You are enjoying her in theaters right now in Life of the Party, and then available for streaming this Friday on Netflix, her new movie Ibiza, or Ibiza, if you want to nitpick with the way you talk Spanish. Good to see you, Gillian Jacobs.
Great to see you.
What is that? How do I say it? Is it?
No, okay, in the film we say Ibiza because we're Americans, and
Right.
then people from Europe say Ibiza. But yeah, it's either, which one?
Ibiza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do we look at you like
Yeah,
you're
why are
hooked on
you
Are
Spanish?
you
sorry?
And
Tom
DJs
Bonnet.
play that place. It's very famous for every big EDM DJ plays. Yeah.
That's what our movie's about.
Exactly. You
You're-
guys, come on.
Great.
Great
Your
job,
movie's about Mike Del Tufo? Is
Yes.
that what you're saying?
All
Because I
great
will
films
stream
are.
that now. I don't want to wait for Friday.
You didn't know he took a couple months off and came with
toured.
us and did a whole film?
He takes mental time off
God, I wish that were true.
all
show.
the time. But because you're here, he'll be paying attention.
Oh my God, I'm so honored.
Seriously, the only times that he's paid attention in the last 2 weeks is when you're here, Gillian, and when we talk sports betting. That's now apparently more prevalent in the.
Look at that grin. I don't know if the listening audience will
grins
really
works.
appreciate the grin.
And you know, this is not your first rodeo here on this show.
No.
Since you last were here, Chris Brockman over there has advanced as a human being in such a way.
Really?
Yes, because if you recall, last time you were here, you were kind enough to rummage through the desk underneath desk area.
There was a lot to rummage through.
Well, I mean, what was the? We're showing it right now on
you are?
on the
Oh, my-
television. There you are.
Yep, there I am.
And you took out an absurd number of dress shirts and
Yep,
and
food items. That's the most concerning thing
The
to find
peeps,
underneath a
the
desk.
Halloween peeps.
Oh, those aren't good the day you buy it. Oh my God.
I mean, this was
and you keep. I think what was the grand total number of shirts? 12.
At least a dozen. Yeah.
So where do you keep your clothing now?
Well, at home in the closet. Although I do have a couple over here, but yeah, not as many as last.
he's downsized underneath the desk.
Well, you have advanced as a human being. You have a girlfriend now
What?
for as long as how long have you had your girlfriend?
About 2 years. at
Oh
least,
my
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Was I the inciting incident for all of this change and growth?
Just say yes, Chris.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
I'm so
100%.
proud.
100%.
You're a factor.
Yeah.
Should I get like a life makeover show on Bravo or something?
You don't have time.
Oh no, I know.
You
But
don't have time
I mean,
with what's going on with you.
yeah, you're right. But it's a girl can dream.
It's everybody's dream to have a show on Bravo.
Well, I'll never forget again that it was a few years ago that I go to my Twitter feed and you responded to something that I tweeted out. And everybody's like, oh my God, you've got to get Gillian on your podcast. And this was way back at
Way back.
the NFL Network.
Yeah.
And then we, exchanged pleasantries. You did, in fact, come on the podcast.
I did.
And now here you are on the second version of this show.
It's been my great honor. It's been my great honor.
Well, Gillian wondered why we don't call the downs chances.
Yes, that was my great innovation that I brought to the game of football.
Well, because then I did, in fact, then do an entire highlight on Thursday Night Football doing that.
Yes,
And it made sense.
made more sense.
Other than
some
saying
could say.
third chance and long.
Yeah, I mean, why? Still, no one has explained to me why they're called downs. Still, years later, I still don't understand.
Do we know? We still don't have the answer.
See,
I mean, I want to know.
if it takes that long to come up with an answer, you know it's not a good term. Down chances. You're like, I get it. You have this many chances to advance this far. I understand football now. Right? You're grinning again.
I love it.
Does
I
he
like that
smile
idea.
this often, or am I
It depends
being
on how
blessed?
much. It depends on his medication, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm on it today.
Is sports betting legal in the state of California?
Not yet.
Not yet. Is that?
Not yet.
It's coming.
So you
Really?
did not hear about the Supreme Court ruling that happened last week? You
No.
haven't heard that?
No.
Yeah, the Supreme Court ruled that New Jersey and other states that had not been already grandfathered in, like, say, Nevada, could now, in fact, undertake sports gambling because they said a federal rule preventing it was unconstitutional. I think I got that right?
You got that.
Wow. Are you setting up a website, perhaps?
I think me and Chris are going to open our own little book.
Yeah, we have
Really?
our own little kiosk.
We already got our name
Well,
set.
you already came up with an idea for a TV network.
channel. The Bet Zone
The
channel.
Bet Zone
The
channel.
Bet Zone channel.
The Bet
Well, have you-
Zone
now-
channel.
Now, I'm going to proffer to say that you and your significant other
Yes.
have watched football on a Red Zone channel at some point in time.
So many times I couldn't even count.
Okay. So imagine instead of where the red zone would be a channel showing all different sporting games, but through the prism of how much money you can make based on this play or that play.
Okay, I'm now
bet zone.
understanding it. I'm now understanding it. And will you have as caffeinated a host on the Bet Zone channel as you do on the Red Zone channel? Because that man
I'm going to be the
speak-
host.
You,
I'm gonna be
oh
the
gosh,
host.
we're gonna have to have
So-
an IV of caffeine.
Yeah.
How quickly can you talk?
I think it's going pretty fast.
No.
Nope.
See,
No.
you get a little hitch in your giddy up.
You
before
have to
did
be
that.
intelligible.
Have you met gamblers?
No, but I'm saying you as the host. If you're going to be hosting the Bet Zone channel, right? You're going to be like, here we're going from a thing that's happening right now in Atlantic City, and then we're going over to Vegas where there's a game, and now we're going to.
Sounds like you're calling a horse race right there.
Well,
And
Down the stretch you go, man, Jinx.
or I'm auctioning off a pig or something like that.
Well, that is in many ways gambling. It could be that.
The greatest thing
So
ever.
yes, that has happened.
Okay.
And so the short answer to your question is sports gambling legal in California is not yet.
Not yet.
Because I'm assuming every state is going to see some revenue from this sort of thing.
Yeah.
What was like Gillian Jacobs here on the Rich Eisen show? Again, Ibiza,
Correct.
ready for downloading on Netflix coming up on Friday.
Well done.
I'm sorry, I can't stop. And Life of the Party in theaters near you right now. When was the last time you made a bet on anything?
I've never bet in my life.
Come on now.
Oh,
No, I never have. I've never drank. I've never.
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
Really?
correct. I've never had alcohol
In your life?
in my life. I've never done a drug.
Okay.
I've never taken a pill recreationally, and I've never bet.
So what's your vice? You have some vice, don't you?
No, I just have this ball of tension inside of me that just grows and grows and grows. I have nothing. I'm always sober. It's a terrible burden.
Huh.
Yeah,
So you've never made. Have you ever been to Las Vegas, Nevada?
I have.
So you never even bet on red, black, nothing on the roulette, nothing on the spinning wheel, nothing.
I've observed others. No, I'm very frugal as well. So to me, I learned the house always wins. Is that something that people say?
Yes.
They do.
Yeah. So I figured I'll learn that lesson. I'm not gonna.
Losers say that, Gillian.
Oh wait, this isn't good to talk about to the proprietors of the Bet Zone channel.
Yeah.
It's not a great name. I'm gonna say.
Let's just put it this
Well,
way: you're not part of the target audience.
I'm not
the
your
Bet Zone
demo,
channel.
but before we met, I was not watching the Red Zone, so I can be won over
Okay.
as a viewer.
Okay.
I've come to enjoy watching sports because of you, so I could come to enjoy watching other people gamble.
You're not a lost cause.
No.
is what you're saying.
I'm open.
So do you drive the speed limit?
Yes, I do.
Come on.
I know. One time when I was new to California, I accidentally made a right turn on red at a stop sign where you couldn't make a right turn, and I got a ticket. So that's all I've got. That's like the extent of it. And I didn't do it I didn't intentionally break the law.
Do you walk when the hand is
Oh.
the orange hand, or do
Not
you wait
in
for
Los
the...
Angeles. I wait in Los Angeles. In New York City, I will jaywalk. But in LA, you will get a ticket for that.
That's true.
They're not messing around.
My wife has been ticketed for
For real?
jaywalking.
Really?
Yes. And,
Where?
Here in I think it was in Santa Monica.
They're the worst.
And
when I lived there, Santa Monica is the worst for that. They wait to watch
Confirmed. So you're confirming it?
it. Yes.
Okay.
I got stopped once.
Seconded.
I got off it. Susie got.
Oh gosh.
You got out? How'd you get off of yours?
I'm an ex-cop. I just talked
Oh,
my
he
way
just
through it.
smiled. Do you see the smile? You just smile.
Look at those teeth.
By the
I'm
way,
gonna blush
by the
now.
way,
I'm gonna sweat.
he paid for those teeth, Gillian.
What did you mutter over there?
He paid for those teeth.
Oh, well, money well spent.
Thank you.
Better on that than on the betting zone.
Mama
channel.
needs a new pair of teeth. You should have seen how he got those teeth. All right, let's talk about your multiple projects here.
Let's.
Ibiza being streamed on Netflix. You gave a little glimpse of what it's about. So what can people expect when they
You can
stream this?
expect 3 friends, played by myself, Vanessa Bayer, and Phoebe Robinson, who go on a trip to Spain. I see a DJ at a club. I fall for him. I follow him to Ibiza. And hilarity ensues.
And hilarity ensues.
Hilarity ensues. I'm really proud of this one. I think it's a really great, fun comedy, adventure, romance.
Okay,
film.
all right.
Romance, I should say.
Is it true that Rob Stark is this gentleman?
Yes, I have never seen I've seen a little bit of Game of. I know.
What are we doing?
What is happening?
know.
What in the holy heck is happening?
I know. I didn't know who he was.
You are turning shades of red right now. I love it.
I also, no one warned me that the man like runs 20 miles a day. So he showed up on set and he's a very muscular gentleman. And I realized that there he is. I had to be in scene. You see how nervous I am on screen. That's all genuine.
Okay.
There's no acting required. I'm just babbling. And he's very muscly. I immediately started working out for the first time in my life upon meeting Richard at base camp. Yes, he's Rob Stark apparently.
Yes,
I didn't know.
Indeed, he is indeed. It was one of the things when we were seeing it, we were like, wow, there's Rob Stark.
That's Rob Stark.
He looks so healthy.
Was he not healthy on the show?
Oh, we can't. We don't
All
wanna
right.
go there.
Gillian,
He said he would deal with a lot of maps on the show. That's the
That's
extent
very
to
strange.
which I know his-
About walls and stuff. And then Life of the Party, I mean, to be involved in something with Melissa McCarthy and Maya Rudolph and
know.
Julie Bowen, women is equally as hilarious as you.
I'd say funnier, but
That's
thank
not
you.
true.
You're very kind.
You are in that
Rich
realm, Gillian Jacobs. Come
Too
on now.
good to me. Oops.
Did you just lose a ring
Yeah,
or
I was
something?
so enthused by your compliment that my bracelet flew off. One time I went on Conan O'Brien's show and I went to sit down and my ring became lodged in the seat and I had to sit on my hand for the entire interview. But now this is equally embarrassing that
that's
my
why
bracelet flew off.
It's all good.
I shouldn't wear magnetized jewelry on television.
That's why you're the life of the party. In
God.
theaters now. Do you see how I
I'm now sweating. This is horrible.
It's all good.
Okay.
Gillian Jacobs, you are a delight. I love having you here.
I love being here.
Please come back anytime you want.
Yeah, I would happy to do maybe commentary on a sport for which I know nothing about, perhaps. You'd like to send me to a sporting event?
Would you do that?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Absolutely.
Done. We will brainstorm right now. The problem is you see the people with whom I must storm the brain.
The three of you can come up with one idea.
Okay.
Do you want to co-host the Bet Zone channel?
You're not going to get to do that. That's
Why not?
gonna happen.
What do you mean?
You're not going to do that.
You could maybe do it in Vegas as like a...
Encourage my dream.
Yeah, okay, we could do it as like maybe like an affiliate station in Vegas would pick us up, right?
Done.
Okay.
At Gillian Jacobs on Twitter. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You got to go stream Ibiza on Netflix this Friday and go see Life of the Party in a theater near you.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.